Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Sacramento Kings. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's James in at the two-guard position. That one goes. Count it.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. The kick out. Curry from downtown. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Pippen. James, a screen on Curry. Pippen, pass to James. Pass to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by O'Neal. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but he's central.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Curry. Check by James. Curry against James. Antetokounmpo outside. The three. O'Neal pulls it in. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's O'Neal. Leonard defending. Baseline try. Again, the Clippers score.
Tough for a defender to challenge the shot when the height differential is so pronounced.
Leonard on the wing. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And he makes a first. Good on both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Durant with it. Leonard defending. Off the mark there with a three. The Kings trailing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wembanyama finds Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Here's Pippen. James outside. They set the screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. James against Antetokounmpo. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Durant. Over Leonard. Durant, no good. Durant's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Antetokounmpo with it. Back to Leonard. Puts up a three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Leonard's got 5 points.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
James against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Pippen. Back to James. To halt to run. Chamberlain pulls it in. Sacramento leading by 5. Curry finds some space. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Leonard outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. A little mid-range shot is up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
For 3, Durant knocks down the long J. Durant's got 7 points.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. The shot no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sacramento on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The Clippers trail. So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. They've got James, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. At the arc, KD drains it.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Leonard looking around. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. There's the block.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shot.
Back to O'Neal. Tries yet again. The shot off that time. Good D by Wembanyama. O'Neal's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Out to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's scoreless. Rebound by Sacramento. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Wembanyama. And another miss by Sacramento. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
No good on that one.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Second free throw, no good. The Kings trailing. Antetokounmpo, right side. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Curry buries the triple.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
James against Antetokounmpo. Here's Durant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And here is Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Curry. Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. Curry's shot is off. And here are the Clippers now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Antetokounmpo against Durant. Here's Curry. To the middle. It's stolen by James. Out on his own on the break. Here's Durant. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
You know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. The three is up. Chamberlain passes to Wembanyama. The kick out. Curry. James with a steal. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first half. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Kings trail by 4. Now Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And he lobs it up. Yes, sir! LeBron James!
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
That's right, your 916 crew.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No points yet. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
On the wing, Durant. From deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Oh, denied by Durant.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
James outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot's good on the assist by James. And Los Angeles leads by 4.
So few players still use the hook shot, but it's a tremendous weapon when done right.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Los Angeles, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's O'Neal. From down in the low post, it goes.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Yet to see a basket. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the right block. Here's Curry. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from James. O'Neal passes to Durant. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to James. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Kings trail by 6. Curry passes to Leonard. The jump hook. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. So it's Los Angeles now. James up top. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Pippen. O'Neal with it.
Shaq's such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect the fouling there.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
For the Clippers, Shaquille O'Neal, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
He's perfect from the line this time. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Leonard, right side. 4-3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Pippen. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by James.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Now here's O'Neal. They double him with Wembanyama. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders into fouling him so he can get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Kings trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Durant for 3. Oh, the response. Durant.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
Left side Curry. James with a steal. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the layup is good.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 13. Outside Wembanyama. Now Curry fires for 3. And another Sacramento 3.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Durant for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Curry. There's the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. James outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he's going for the lob. The kick to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Chamberlain's got rebound number 7 tonight. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. Outside Wembanyama. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. That won't go either for Curry. Los Angeles leading by 10. Durant with it. 19 points in the game. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, Durant from way out.
Oh, so staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so in the game for the Clippers, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's James in at the shooting guard. Durant against Antetokounmpo. Leonard with a screen on Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Chamberlain. O'Neal pulls it in. The Clippers lead by 13. Pass to James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now O'Neal. Leonard defending. O'Neal passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's James. Second chance effort. That shot is good by O'Neal. And Los Angeles leads by 15.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the three.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Pippen, pass to James. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Clippers lead by 10. Now, here is James. Pass to Durant. That shot off. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Launches it. That's good from Curry on the assist by Leonard. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to James. Pass to Durant. And stolen by Leonard. For the finish. Oh my! Throw it down.
Known for being a terrific defender, once Leonard gets the steal, he's looking to take it himself all the way.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Pippen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Wembanyama. Pass to Durant. The three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot and will go to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
The other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Durant's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Curry, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Gets the ball on the way down. What a call that could turn out to be.
A minute 37 left in the final quarter. Durant against Leonard. To snap the cold streak. Durant, no good.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot missing. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. And there's James from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Hammers the lob through.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Durant inside. Leonard defending. On the wing, Curry. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
O'Neal passes to Pippen. Shoots over Curry. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Timeout called. Sacramento. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Clippers.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why. Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Jumps up. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Leonard outside. Beyond the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And they foul intentionally. Now, they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for LA. LeBron James at the line for two.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to welcome sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Dan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Antetokounmpo out there with Adebayo. And it's Durant. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Davis at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here's Durant. Davis inside, defended by Gobert.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
So it's Atlanta now. Thompson with it. Outside, James. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Thompson. The shot will not fall. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress. Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is why it's...
And hit the free throw line jumper.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now, here's Adebayo. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo kicks to Durant. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Tatum. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pulls it from 20, and the jumper is good.
How about the attitude Tatum has? I mean, if he has room to shoot, he is going to let it fly.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to KD. Inside, here's Davis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Tatum. LeBron with a screen on Adebayo. Tatum finds James. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to KD. Lets the three fly. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
Outside Tatum. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 5 to shoot. The Hawks again can't hit. And Antetokounmpo inside. And Wembanyama on him. The 15-footer, and Davis sends it back. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Detroit. They're up by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Pistons leading by 3. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Antetokounmpo. Durant is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. Now here's Davis. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steady in an offense. Other times...
At the line for 1.
And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
Lock at 6. Giannis against LeBron. Detroit with the rebound. To the paint. Here's KD. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
No good on the free throw.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
James dishes to Tatum. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. Tatum from 3.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Tatum. Back to Thompson. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And here's Tatum for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Detroit leading by 4. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Even that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Pass to KD. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 4. LeBron outside. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Great D that time from Davis.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Adebayo finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis with it. He's covered by Thompson. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo against James. The three from Tatum. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Pistons. Outside Durant. Over Tatum. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant against Tatum. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, great feed by Durant. There's way more than scoring to his offensive game.
LeBron up top. Wembanyama, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's the three. He's off on that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
To the center court and get ready for the Van Half-Court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Participants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Pistons leading by 4. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Jason Tatum is out there with James. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And the Pistons with possession here. The lead is 2. Pass to KD. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And the Hawks with possession here. 4-point game. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Tatum against Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Left side, Tatum. Over Adebayo. Tatum's shot is off.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Giannis kicks to Durant. It's Davis on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over LeBron. And Giannis hits it to go. On the assist by Adebayo.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys.
You see yourself on the screen, and you tell us your best move. Let's go.
And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 6. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. The wide open look for Durant. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Now here's Tatum. He has 5. And here's LeBron outside. Bangs home the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Adebayo against LeBron. To the middle. And they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 2. Durant, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Thompson passes to James. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
James looking it over. Tatum with the screen on Giannis. Right side Tatum. Back to LeBron. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The Hawks trail by 6. Tatum passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Pass to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo against James. Gobert in the corner. And Wembanyama outside. Down low. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pistons ahead. They lead by a bucket. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Durant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Adebayo in at the 3, the small forward. The Pistons shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. After Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Thompson passes to LeBron. Back to Thompson. Takes a 3. Gobert dishes to Thompson. LeBron outside. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Davis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Hawks. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson from long range. Good, and the assist goes to James. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. 17 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Tatum against Adebayo. Kicks it out to LeBron. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Giannis outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Tatum dishes to James. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Giannis. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Thompson. Has to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
James misses. The Pistons have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Atlanta has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Gobert, the screen. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
The first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, and this is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
And Wembanyama passes to LeBron. To end the drought. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Durant. Bounce pass from Adebayo. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. Got it.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. .46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Tatum no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Davis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Team second. At the line for the Pistons, Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Yeah, you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
On defense, the Pistons. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A fadeaway. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Here's Atlanta.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Team score. At the line for the Pistons, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this is all I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
And we're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Stan Van Gundy.